Good morning, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. I am exhausted. It was such an amazing time with Clif yesterday. I can't even explain it. You'll see when I get to a place where Wi-Fi works properly. I was trying to download last night, couldn't download. I'll probably do it in parts. Unbelievable interview. The guy is amazing. Any topic, and we didn't really plan out any topic. We started about health, and got into the blue chicken cult and the cryptos and the sci-fi future, and oh my god, so much stuff. And the interview went on for 3 hours, and we had to basically stop. We got to stop at some point. So 3 hours later, great time, great person, great host. Showed us all around the town and his house and his life, and really, I was touched that he took the time out for us, myself and Amy. Amy's blown away. I've been blown away for years. Amy's blown away now, and because so much of what he says is right on Amy's wavelength as far as, let me show you. As far as the raw food cleanse and all that, look at this. If you go to roadrunner.com, the very top link is the Ruda's 21-day raw cleanse official website. It's pretty cool. The video's on there. We're going to do another video about this, but it explains the program. It's all free, by the way. We do accept donations, but it's all free, 100% free. And Amy has worked her ass off over the last week making this website. And there's over 100 people already signed up. If you want to sign up, it tells you how to sign up, where to send an email, or it's a Telegram thing. So you get on Telegram, and it's a group effort. So Amy's just chiming in and helping people along, but it's a group effort. Everybody's going to help each other. So they're already going crazy on Telegram. And it doesn't even start until Monday. It is a 21-day raw food cleanse. A message from Amy's on there, suggested resources, recipes, really cool stuff, and it's all free. If you're looking to change the way you feel, vibrationally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, you might want to give this a try. Anyway, go to roadrunner.com. It is the very top link, and click on it, and then you'll find that, and a great video that Amy did on what this whole thing's about. But what I'm saying is, our buddy Clif, here we are. Clif and the Weirs. There's Clif, and that's where we did our interview at our Airbnb, right at the kitchen table. A perfect spot, and we're right on the beach. And here's Clif and Amy having some fun. Great time. So watch for it. I don't know, probably a couple days before I find Wi-Fi. We are actually on our way home from the top of the United States. Well, maybe not the top. Alaska's probably higher up. But the top of the West Coast for the continental United States, shall we say. An amazing time. Again, thank you, Clif. If you haven't seen it yet, I posted a hysterical video yesterday. Today's beautiful. Yesterday was like crazy wind on the beach, and check this out. You gotta watch this.
Hi, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com, coming to you from northern Washington, where I'm trying to get an interview with Clif High, except the wind is gonna whip me out of Washington all the way up to Vancouver. Help! Clif, where are ya?
It was crazy. Did you see that sand just flying by? This is where Clif lives. I loved it. Every minute of it. Okay, let's talk quickly. We do have to get on the road, but I want to talk quickly about cryptos. Have they bottomed? Price doesn't matter. It's all rigged. Just keep that in mind. As it jumps, as it falls, it was all about volatility. The only reason to hodl, well, there's a few, but the biggest reason to hodl is that the price is not properly functioning in cryptocurrencies. These exchanges don't have the coins that they say they do. Remember that. These exchanges don't have the coins they say they do, or that their customers have shown in their accounts. They don't have the coins. Not one of them. Not Coinbase, not Kraken, not Gemini, and not the shit ones like Binance or Bitfinex. They're all lies. They are all rehypothecated bullshit. So get your coins off. That's the reason to hodl. Because they will all go away. And it will be a scary thing. I mean, for those who have coins within those companies, they are companies. Remember that. So when the banks go down, if the banks go down, now Clif doesn't think the banks will fully crash. He thinks there'll be bailout after bailout after bailout. And as you'll see more in the interview, but as the old system dies, kind of what's going on now, the new system is being born. I do think there will be a much more dramatic crash because of the way it was set up by the Federal Reserve people who want to crash the system, and the complete deregulation of derivatives in the 1990s by Greenspan. That was the idea. Give the bankers enough rope to hang themselves. There is no way to solve that problem in my opinion. Now, Clif says the data doesn't say that. It says it's more of a rocky road, like a huge rocky road for 10 years with the old system dying off slowly, a lot of bailouts, a lot of drama. But do you really want to be in that system while all that's going on? You don't want to be in that system while the old system's dying, because there will be companies that go under. Deutsche Bank is obviously about to go under. What does that mean? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, if you're interested on when I think it's going to take place, go to the Patreon, go to the private road. I've got a video on it. But yeah, I do think the Deutsche Bank is not long for this world. They might have a plan. They might not have a plan. I hope they have a plan, because the consequences of Deutsche Bank going down, it would take down every single fiat monetary system in planet Earth. So yes, it is absolutely. I think the chaos is coming, but the chaos won't be instantaneous. I believe in Clif, but I don't see how they're going to fix the derivative problem. And Clif seems to think it's going to be restructure, bailout after bailout after restructure after bailout after bailout. I don't see that. I don't want it, truthfully, because I know how these bankers work. The more time you give them, the more way they find around the old system to create a new system and can be in control of that one. Hence the Facebook stuff, the Facebook Libra coin. And we talk about that as well. So much is talked about on this interview for 3 hours, and I could have gone for 30 more. I mean, and every time I'd say something like this, he's like, "You're really not looking at it right. Look at it this way." And I'm like, "Oh my God, that makes more sense." So check that out. As far as cryptos, yeah, we got another bounce. They shouldn't have gone down. They shouldn't go up. Remember, it's rigged. But it is always nice. We absolutely got the Allgeier indicator triggered the other day on Litecoin when it was down below $80. Dick put out a rant. I'm not even looking at Litecoin, but it's crashing. That's the Allgeier indicator, and voila, we're up 20% or so from that moment. It was below 80. Of course, it's time to buy. It's always time to buy with cryptos if you're a hodler. The only thing I would say be very careful of is those moments that you buy and getting your cryptos off the exchanges are very scary, because they could crash at any time, especially if you're dealing in a lot of money. And I did hear news that some large entities that were trying to get their hands on the real Litecoin were denied removal from exchanges for various reasons, and so they're going to be out looking for Litecoin. Litecoin is the right coin, because there's not much of it available to these exchanges. And you are going to see some failures and people buying Litecoin and trying to get off the exchanges that just don't get it off ever before the exchange crashes. So just be wary of that. And yes, in the last 24 hours, $5 billion worth of Litecoin changed hands, when the total market cap of all the Litecoin out there that's ever been mined is $6 billion. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. It should be only people who possess Litecoin on the blockchain should be able to sell Litecoin. That's the way it should be, and the volume should be down. It would probably be in the hundreds of thousands, not the billions. because not many people want to sell their Litecoin right now. So yeah, this is the world we deal in. This is how they rig prices. This is how it's done on the stock market, the bond market, the foreign exchange markets, the gold market, the silver market. The only difference with the crypto market is that the crypto guys are trying to invent their way out of it with decentralized exchanges, meaning that it's peer-to-peer transactions. And you want to make some big money, you want to know which crypto can solve that problem. Veritasium, Reggie Middleton. I'm just saying. People don't understand it's a big problem right now because they look at the exchange and say, oh my God, it's so volatile. That's the reason it's volatile, because these are not peer-to-peer transactions. These are not one person buying off another, one person paying money to buy off another person who has the asset. These are rehypothecated phantom trades going back and forth and billions of dollars at a time when the underlying asset is actually very scarce. So yes, Veritasium, Veritasium's not going to, everybody's like, when's Veritasium going to run up to the price of Bitcoin, like Clif said? It's not going to happen unless there's a reason. It's just like Litecoin. Litecoin's not going to go ballistic until there's a reason. Now the question is, when does the reason happen? Litecoin was built and is being run as a means of exchange. We don't need a means of exchange today because the banks are up and running. You can go to your ATM and get cash out. You can go to the gas station, pump your car. The moment that ends, Litecoin will be that shining beacon on the hill. Say, hey, this is what we've been preparing for. Voila, here's your answer. Same with Veritasium. This is what it was built for, peer-to-peer transactions. Voila, there's your answer to these criminal exchanges. There will be other answers, absolutely, 100%. But I think Veri is gonna move like you would not believe. And Reggie's been doing all the right things, even though all the banksters love to beat him up. There's a lot of cryptos out there that the banksters are shorting, naked shorting with nothing. And it doesn't take much with Veritasium because all the exchanges refuse to allow it to trade on their exchange because they know it is the solution to their moneymaker, their criminal moneymaker at the exchanges. Veritasium solves that problem. So get your hands on Veritasium if you can. It's very hard to get in your own possession. You can trade it, but good luck getting it off the exchanges. All right. So we've talked about Clif and our adventure here. We are headed home. We're a long way from home. It's going to take a few days, but we are headed home. Amazing. The whole trip is just phenomenal. And me and my lovely wife got to reconnect after the craziness. And then she got hella busy making this web page for all the Raw Cleanse people. We're going to do another video on this and kind of a kickoff video. And if you want to join us, that's awesome. Go to roadtoroota.com and right at the top of the public section, right here, is right there. Roota's 21-day raw cleanse. And please don't make it more complicated than it is. It's explained in like 2 paragraphs. A great video. Amy explains it. But this is the whole thing. Week 1, week 2, week 3. Week 1, enjoy eating raw organic foods such as vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Week 2, enjoy consuming raw smoothies. Week 3, enjoy drinking raw juices. And then a couple side meals. That's all it is. Don't make it too complicated. Amy's like, well, they're asking this. I know the world of, it's funny because in the world of social media, like for me, example, thousands and thousands of people email me and say, no, you're wrong about this, or you're right about this, or you should think about this. Obviously, I'm the one point person. So there's thousands of you guys, and there's just one me. So I got to kind of pick and choose what I need to follow through on. With Amy, she's got over 100 now. There's over 100 people who are doing this starting on Monday, and that's really exciting. But she can't get back to everybody, but she has been. And truthfully, I told her, hey, I'm going to force her to not get back to everybody. That's why there's Telegram. The Telegram is a great resource that people can ask questions and talk about, hey, what about this? What about, here's a new recipe I got, things like that. Go for it. And it'll make you healthier. And if you've always thought, man, I need a reason to, go to the gym. This isn't a diet. That's a big thing. This isn't a diet. This is a cleanse. It's getting rid of all the toxins in your body. It's adding nutrients and vitamins and vibration to your human soul. And you're abstaining from things like coffee and booze. So obviously, if you do it after 21 days, you're going to feel different. And the way I did, I felt different about a lot of things, about the reason I ate so shitty for 55 years. And I'm doing it too. So I'll be in the raw cleanse with you guys starting Monday. Actually, it's Sunday night at midnight is Monday. Don't forget that. So don't go out for pizza after drinking all day Sunday at midnight. You're down to pizza. It starts at midnight. Some have already started, and some will start a little later. But see, that's an issue that I was like, well, I've got this event and this event that I can't do that. I can't go to a wine tasting and not drink wine. Well, how many excuses do you want? And what do you want to accomplish? So I did. My family had a harvest release party at my dad's vineyard, and I went through the whole thing without drinking wine. And truthfully, obviously I felt better the next day, but it was even more fun and more interesting to me because I remembered a lot more, and observing people as they drink and as the day progresses is actually really fun. And anyway, so that's where we are. We are on the road soon. If you want to get deeper into the road to Ruta, hit subscribe today on the website. It'll tell you all about it. And you can also get yourself one very. We send out one very on a paper wallet and a silver Road to Ruta coin with every year subscription. The year subscription is $299. Let me tell you, if history has shown anything, I've been giving out parts of Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $200. Road to Ruta pays for itself over time if you're a hodler. So I'm just saying, and very could pay off hugely. I'm just saying. Also, Patreon channel. Join the Patreon. We got a whole bunch of people joining the Patreon. It's only $10 a month. So check it out. And it's, I got right now, current timeline is on the full timeline. Even the last days of the timeline is on the Patreon. So go check it out. Check out Road to Ruta. We are off on the road. I wish everybody a good day, and I will talk to you guys later.